here we see Reece in his natural habitat, the sofa he has been sat on for the past too long. And here we also see the man with the short legs, the funny beard, Nathan. And today you're going to witness the episode that has been long awaited. Episode 9 of the Youth Podcast. Enjoy.
Well, hello. In
the zone, Nathan. Come on, in the zone. In the zone.
Nathan, come on, in the zone, in the zone.
Well, hello guys, and welcome back to the Youth Podcast.
Yay.
We are back. It has been about, I don't know, what's it been, about 8 months?
Too long.
Yeah, it's been a while, before the summer. But we are back. My name's Nathan. I'm the youth worker here at Bourne Baptist Church, and with me today is
Reece,
the
other youth podcast host.
Yes, go on, Reece. Go on with your enthusiasm. You're nailing it.
You're not going to do Reece the Legend?
Oh no, I've grown up from that. Right.
He's grown up from Reece the Legend. That's actually really sad.
I'm Reece the Legend. Reece the Legend's back, baby. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
Let's go.
he'd grown up that much. Anyway, welcome back, Reece.
Jog on.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing
Very
all right.
good.
So it's been, so what we're saying, about 8 months since our last episode. I can't even remember what our last episode was about.
Something to do with being on the youth podcast. Something like that. I know we did Nick.
We had Nick as a guest, didn't we?
We had Nick as a guest. Grill the pasta.
That might even have been the last episode, actually.
No, it wasn't.
No?
And then we had something to do with, I think it was the hot ones.
Oh, that was good. I like that one.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. And then something different. I've said too many ums. Can we carry on?
Well, we're back anyway. So today we're going to
suck
be just
again.
having a chat about the future, aren't we? We're going to be thinking about different things, what
Yeah,
AI is going to be looking like in the future. We're going to be talking about the future of YouTube. We're going to be talking about being a teenager in 2025 and different things like that. But to start off with, Reece, we've got to have our general catch-up. It's been a while. I almost said general catch-up then. General catch-up. How's Christmas? How's your New Year? How's life going?
Gosh, it's so weird to do this again. So Christmas, how was Christmas? That's a very easy question to answer. It was great. It was brilliant. It was fantastic. It was amazing. It was everything to do with Christmas. It was brilliant.
Wow. So why so good?
Because first of all, there was a food. Second of all,
Food
there was
makes everything
presents.
better. Yeah.
Third of all, I had my stocking. And fourth, the best thing out of everything, I had my Christmas tea, which is always a cold tea. It's great.
Your Christmas tea?
Oh, no. The fifth thing, which was even better.
No, sorry. What's your Christmas tea? You mean tea, a drink?
Tea, no, as in dinner.
Oh, dinner. Wait, do you have your main Christmases for dinner?
So Christmas
Christmas
lunch, or
Yeah.
people call it Christmas dinner,
Yeah.
I call it Christmas dinner, is hot food, so turkey
You
and
had
stuff
that at
like that.
lunchtime, yeah.
Favourite thing, stuffing. Do not
I
judge
do like
me.
stuffing.
If you
No.
judge me for stuffing, I'm not friends with you.
Harsh, but yeah, fair enough.
I'm joking. Am I? No. Christmas tea or the thing after Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
That's always cold foods, like the
Leftovers and
picky bits. So like Pringles and
Oh, okay.
other bits, stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
All the picky bits, because we have a picky tea for at the end of the day.
And that's
We
your
also have
favourite?
it on Boxing Day and some the days after until everything's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and
So I always go for the leftovers. So like Christmas evening, had Christmas evening sandwich. I had lovely bread, beef,
Yeah.
pork, and chicken. Bit of stuffing, bit of gravy in a sandwich. Oh,
you're weird.
it was the best sandwich
You
I've
are
had. It's
strange.
sorry to the vegans watching, but yeah, I need to cut down on my meat intake.
C'est parfait.
Very nice, Reece. We had a good Christmas, which is good.
Yep. It's great.
Did you go anywhere, or were you just at home?
Just at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The fifth amazing thing about Christmas was
Yeah.
that I got my brand spanking new tank of a PC. It's great.
Yeah, you got a
Love it.
gaming PC, didn't
I got a
you?
gaming PC, custom built as well. All those people that got pre-built, I've got custom one. I feel so mean, but
That's why we're back doing the podcast, because Reece can actually edit the videos again.
Yeah.
Now with his
They're gonna be a lot better. Oh yeah, and we're doing the podcast monthly now, so yeah.
Yes, so that's your thing to update. Is we're going to be trying to do this once a month, because we tried to do it once a week for a while, but it was too much work. We didn't to do that.
There are other
stick
things
to once
because we've now turned it into the youth channel, although that's not going to be the dead straight name. We don't think it's obviously going to be youth something, but
But
it's
we're
going to
be
be
doing more than the podcast.
podcast, and then there'll be other bits which are in the works.
Yeah.
I've got them in the works, and
Yeah.
there's going to be involving other people in the church's youth and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be very good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
So, first question is...
Hang on a minute.
Go
How
on.
was your Christmas?
You remembered.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. At the end,
I
you
did.
did. Christmas was good. Spent it with family.
Boring.
Oh, you said my family's boring. That's well harsh. They watch this, you know. No,
Nathan's great. Love him.
no.
Carry
Spent it
on.
with family. Had Boxing Day with the Bulgarian family in Ipswich, which was really nice.
Yeah.
Had a barbecue, which is quality.
Barbecue for Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
often.
weird.
No, well, it's weird to us, but different cultures do that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really nice.
It's like how my friend says because he's Polish, he usually has fish for Christmas dinner, and they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, a lot of countries do that. Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I was on the WhatsApp group, and they're like, "Oh, look what I got for Christmas." I'm like, "It's Christmas Eve. What's going on, man?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me and my head went away for a few days to the Peak District, so that was really
What's
nice.
that? Right, I don't understand
Yeah,
what
no,
these
Peak-
districts are, because you got the
Okay.
Lake District, you got something else district, and you got another district. What do they mean?
Peak District is just countryside, hills, and that kind
What's
of
it
stuff.
called again?
The Peak District.
Peak.
Peak, like peaks of mountains.
P-E-A-K
Yeah,
district.
that's it.
And then you got the L-A-K-E Lake District.
That's
and then what
it.
other districts have you got?
I don't know. We don't need to go through the districts.
Thank goodness, because I don't really care about districts. It's just
Sure.
people say districts, and I'm like, English, please. I don't know what it
Well,
means.
that is an English word, but we'll move on.
Anyway,
shall
move
we? Okay, so did you know next month YouTube is turning 20 years old?
No.
I know.
I
Which
genuinely
makes
didn't
me
know that.
feel old, actually, because I watched
You are old.
YouTube from the very beginning.
You are old.
Thank you.
Look at that beard.
It's very well trimmed at the moment.
I'll ask Mahela that question after this.
She likes my beard, so.
That's what all women say to their husbands.
Is it? Oh, there we go. But yeah, YouTube turns 20-year-old next month. So what I want to ask you is, what do you think YouTube will look like in another 10 years?
YouTube
Expand, Reece.
expands. Videos, YouTube Shorts. They'll still have YouTube Premium, I think, because they like to get their money because they're paying loads of people. For example, Mr. Beast, he's expensive.
So you're just naming the things that we've got at the moment.
Yeah. YouTube movie things.
Okay.
That's what we were saying before.
So you think they might start streaming movies more like Netflix,
Yeah.
that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Do you think the same YouTubers will be as big? So, for example, when I was younger, PewDiePie was the biggest one.
I'm not a big fan of PewDiePie.
There are not many people watching now. Sorry, PewDiePie, if you're watching this, which you
Is
won't-
he
you
like?
won't
He
be.
was the first one to get to 100 million, wasn't
Yeah, he beat, what was it, T-Series, when they
Uh-huh.
had that race to it. But now it's Mr. Beast, obviously.
he? Mm-hmm.
So do you think 10 years' time, do you think Mr. Beast will still be the biggest YouTuber, or do you think it will just keep changing?
Man, I think he still will be. He's
Is
in
it?
like the 300 million now.
It's crazy.
I know. How could someone get so big?
It's crazy.
Yeah, so YouTube will be bigger. It will be maybe better, or knowing Google, they'll probably make it worse. Because Google's not the best at everything. They still have the name YouTube, unless Google like to change the name and call it Video Place. I don't know what they call it.
Do you know what? I wouldn't
New
be
YouTube.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube actually starts becoming less popular. Because nowadays everyone wants shorter
TikTok.
things, don't they? I know
TikTok.
you have YouTube Shorts. Maybe it will become
YouTube Shorts aren't as good as like TikToks.
No, exactly, and that's why I think actually YouTube will probably get smaller, or they might have to adapt and become something else.
Yeah, it was so funny because in America they banned TikTok, and literally all American people, content creators' videos are goodbye YouTube, not YouTube, goodbye TikTok.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Trump's like, I'm here now, unbanned, everyone's like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. And that was pretty crazy. I saw
Yeah.
some clips where people just mid-filming live and it just cuts out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May not be a big fan of Trump, but it's good that he's got, because I do like a lot of the American content creators because they're a lot better than most.
Well, that's a good
places.
question. Do you watch more American content creators or UK?
I mean,
ones?
there's more American content creators than there are other nationality content creators.
Interesting. You think? There's a
Well,
lot of
that's what
UK ones.
because most of the things I've watched, they're mainly American.
Okay.
They're mainly from American content creators. Whereas I did used to watch like some British YouTubers in the past, like a couple of years ago. But I grew up,
my
and
days.
like him. It's mainly just American YouTubers now because you got like, as I was saying before, you got like Mr. Beast, you've got some other weirdos, you got even more weirdos,
You're
and a
talking about
bunch
the
more
Americans.
weirdos.
So you can't even name them.
I can't even name them. That's just a whole bunch of weirdos
Fair enough.
doing content just to get the moolah. Known as in America the green stuff, whereas in the UK you got the green, the red, the orange, the purple.
I don't even know what you're going on about anymore.
I don't think-
I'm just kidding.
You know how our
Reece
banknotes.
loves a waffle.
You know how I do.
He
You
loves
know
a
how our
waffle.
banknotes are different colours. You got
Yeah.
£5 that's green. You got £10 that's orange.
Yeah.
£20 that's purple, and then £50 which is
I've never
red.
even seen one. But yeah, it is,
I've had a £50 note.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Must have felt rich in that moment.
I did.
Okay, well, what about for you then, Reece? AI.
Love
AI is crazy at the moment.
love-
What's
I
that going to
love
be looking
AI.
like in 10 years?
First off, I love AI. It's the greatest thing to have ever been introduced.
Do you think? That's interesting.
Because it
So a
does,
lot of
it
people
does,
find it
because
scary.
it is scary because there is a lot of things that can happen. For example, you got Elon Musk and his weird attitude to technology and wanting to make it bigger and better. Yeah, he wants to make it Elon Musk. That's literally it. It does scare me because AI. Because in most movies where they think robots, AI, it's always that they take over and stuff like that. I mean that is possible, but not currently.
Well, if you make an intelligence which can think for itself, then
I mean,
it
have you
starts
seen ChatGPT?
it's
It's so good but so stupid at the same time because it does think for you, and then you tell it to go back onto it and it completely forgets it.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Well, you think like the amount of young people who have already shown me that, like, I won't say who it was, but I had a young person last week who was like, I have 3 assignments to do for tomorrow, and I was like, oh, well, how are you going to do that? And they
AI
just AI writes it for them.
It is very helpful for stuff for homework.
But then, are you learning? If it's like, I mean,
Actually,
I know I would have used that as a teenager.
You can learn from it. I mean, I have had my times where I just cannot be bothered to do the homework myself because I just think homework's a waste of time, ridiculous. Should have just stayed as a punishment.
Sorry for any of Reese's teachers who might see this, but yeah.
Yeah, teachers.
You want to be a teacher.
I've got to do the same thing. I'm gonna make my students suffer with homework, and I get to be like, haha, welcome to the 21st century with homework.
So do you use AI a lot to get your homework done?
So some things like in English, with my because I've got an essay due tomorrow and I haven't done it yet. So, I may be on AI tonight. I don't know.
Putting
maybe.
that out there.
It's just there are some points. There are some times where AI is just necessary when you just can't be able to do things like for media studies, like media homework where you have to like structure a paragraph and stuff. And I'm like, I have no idea how to structure it because you never did media in year 7, 8, and 9, and years before that. But as soon as it comes to your GCSE years, you get that option.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I've no idea what they're on about. So
See, I think it can be really helpful for some things, but I think also it's almost encouraging us to use our brains less. Like, for example, like I tried it the other week and I was like, I just wrote, plan a youth work session about this topic, and it just does one for me.
Yeah.
And I just think, well, I'm not even using my brain now. And that like, I know it's helpful, but that's also mental when you think about it.
I use AI for like my STEM bits as well because how I use it, because for like all the different booklets I have to put a whole bunch of writing in. I don't want to do that all myself, so I tell it what I want it to put, what I want in it. So like it say, talk as if you're talking to a singular person, and put this bit in, and then it just writes it for me. So I tell it what I want, so I do know what it's saying, but then it just makes it better, makes it sound more.
Yeah, no, I hear what you say. But what do you think then? So 10 years time, what's it going to be looking like?
AI.
Like, it's crazy now, and I think as well, with AI how it is now, it's going to develop so quick.
It's definitely going to
develop so fast. I can't even really imagine what it might look like, but I think it'll be crazy.
I think it will be crazy. It's going to be Omega AI.
I think like our technology is going to be developing like 10 times faster than it ever has. Like our technology in 10 years time, like just what we even have in our home.
Yeah, I mean, you think back like in the 1900s, they literally just started with technology. Well, I'd say just started. they just started with like advancing their technology and what like from like 1940s time during the war when they had all the different machines. Well, like nearly 80 years on, 80 years on, we've now got great, amazing cars. Which apparently there's a car that now runs on water. How's that supposed to work?
It's mad, isn't it? It's great,
Yeah.
but
It's
mad.
great for the environment and stuff like that. But water, isn't water supposed to be bad for electricals? Unless you've got like some sort of water that doesn't conduct and stuff like that. And then you've got like now really good computers. Mine.
Yeah.
I like to brag about my computers. It's too
Yeah,
good.
no, we got that.
And you got phones and stuff like that. It's just incredible in how we've advanced
Yeah.
so much in our technology. I mean, technology will eventually take over our lives because
That's kind of what I'm a little bit nervous about. Like,
I mean,
like
there's already
technology,
smart homes being introduced. Like
Well,
we've now
I'm not
got Alexa
surprised.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna be like I saw this thing on one of these shows. I think it's Rookie or something, where this guy has a smart home and people stand at the door. So there's a camera that detects where they look like, and they see the badge, and it says, I think it's LAPD, and then they're like, "Oh, welcome." Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of scary because if it just recognizes the badge,
True.
some rando could just wear that clothing,
Nab the
just
badge, yeah.
walk in. So it is quite.
Well, you think like I don't know. Do you have an Alexa?
I do.
But you
I
think
have
like
Alexa my own.
Alexis now, in so I like mine, but in some ways they're pretty
Goodness me,
rubbish.
it's a real pain in my backside.
Yeah, like if you ask her a question, she's like, "Oh, I don't know this one."
Mine's a him.
Okay.
Because the girl voice is so annoying.
Oh,
No
you've changed
offense, girls or whoever
Well,
voice
not
the
many
female.
girls sound like Alexa, so.
Welcome to the.
Ooh, good impression.
I know.
But what I'm saying is, when Alexa gets installed with modern AI technology,
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
you're
it is
gonna
an
be telling-
AI.
I know exactly, but you're going to be telling her like, "Make me a sandwich," and
Yeah.
it's just going to be mad.
Don't you hate it when you talk to Alexa and it just says, "Sorry, I don't understand."
Yeah,
You're like, I
exactly.
said it perfectly. What do you not
Yeah,
understand?
exactly.
Do I sound like I'm speaking Japanese?
But that's going to be changing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be changing. All right, so Reece, for you, going into 2025,
Yeah.
have you set any like New Year's resolutions? Goals or
Don't eat
anything
lots
like
of
that?
pizza.
What, do you eat too much pizza?
No, I came up with something. I never actually thought about my New Year's
Okay.
resolutions. my
Well, do you
goals
not
and-
do them then?
I don't. I'd never do them. My mum does them. Does New Year resolutions. I don't know I don't know what happens with her and her resolutions. I think she does do them. Most people. I love watching videos after New Year's and people are like, "Oh, this is my resolution. This is my resolution." Weeks later, or even days later,
Yeah.
just doesn't do it.
Well, do you know, I think they say something like 80% of resolutions are like people give up by February.
I mean, yeah, there are some people who do go on to complete it.
Yeah,
I
some
mean, those
will.
that do, that is
Fair play to
incredible.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, like begin to exercise more and stuff like that. That's a goal that most people do because there's like statistics that I saw in an assembly at school, and they showed different resolutions, and one was like exercise more, and the majority of people, I think it was like 39%. I'm probably wrong because I'm trying to get some from my head. That's the majority of people what they went for, which was exercise more.
Yeah.
So that.
But
Does
that's
boost
a
it
good
for me.
resolution to make because what I was going to say is there's a difference between goals and formations.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
So, for example, like people might set a goal as I want to be able to run 5K,
Yeah.
but then they train hard for a month, they run 5K, and then they're like, oh, I've done that now,
Yeah.
and then they're not motivated. But a formation be instead of going, I want to run 5K, it might be I want to get healthier, or I want
Run
to get
5K
fitter.
every week.
Yeah,
So-
well, you might keep adapting, but a formation goes from like, I want to lose this amount of weight to I want to be healthy. And then these are like formations you kind of do for life and changing into a way of doing things.
I mean, this
But
has got nothing in it, so I'm doing all right.
I know, it's only 1 calorie, I think, Pepsi.
Yeah.
People tell me not to have it.
I don't know how they've managed to do that. Because do you remember the full fat red canned?
I love them, but I don't drink them anymore because
I
they're
don't
so
tell
unhealthy.
the difference because I could have a normal can of Coke and then the full fat, taste it, full fat tastes like Coke, and then the other one with 1 calorie and taste it, no difference whatsoever.
Oh no, I taste a massive difference.
I don't get.
But we
the
know that
difference.
because remember when we did that can drinking taste?
Oh
And
yeah.
I got all of them, didn't I? Because I do drink a lot of fizzy drinks.
I actually don't drink a lot of fizzy drinks
not?
because I'm not a fan of fizzy drinks.
Really? Oh,
No,
I am.
I mean
too
drinking
much.
one now because
So I gave you it.
yeah, because I'm getting it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
That's until Nathan's like, "Here's your bill."
It'd be a big bill. If I
It
go
will be a
like
big
that.
bill. The amount of cans and stuff, and the amount of costs we've gotten.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, but I think for me, yeah, I definitely want to be healthier.
Yeah.
I want to try. Well, I exercise quite a lot. My one's eating. Like
Eating.
trying to eat.
Didn't
a
you
bit better.
do like some sort of Lent? Or was it? What
Yeah,
was
I do Lent. I do Lent, and actually,
Is it
even
like you
after
don't
Lent,
eat chocolate or something?
yeah, actually, last year I did a thing most of the year where I just didn't eat chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and that actually really helped. So maybe I just need to get back to doing that.
I love I've got this whole sofa and I'm just sitting right at the end. But then it's because of this camera.
Yeah, I know.
Hello.
We want to get your face in it.
Am I handsome? Do not comment.
I do. I want to see what people.
No,
say.
don't comment. We'll do an Instagram poll. Who's more handsome, me or him? Right, don't ever do that again. Do not. I will edit this and zoom in on your face.
Okay.
I will do that. Don't try me.
But anyway, you've got no resolutions. If you had to come up with one now, what would it be? If you had to try and
Regular podcast episode every month.
I like that.
There you go.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sure we come
good.
up with ideas.
I like that. That's a good one.
Give me some ideas. Give him some ideas as well that aren't stupid, because at school
for the podcast,
there
yeah.
are some people who come up with the most bizarre, and stupid ideas.
What,
I'm
like what? Give me an example.
Oh, I can't remember. This is like because in year 9 when we first uploaded one, people immediately were like, "Oh, do this one, do this one, do this one." I'm like, oh, they're all awful. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Most of them are like, "Get me on as a guest."
No, we can have some. We want to get guests. I know, like Orson and Andreas are thinking about it. So
Yeah, they are. We should get Carrie on.
yeah,
We should get Carrie on here.
Might be a
It'll
hyper episode, but
She will be absolutely
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
We love Kerry. That'd
Yeah.
be good. Okay, so last question, Reece.
Mm-hmm.
Looking into the future, so not just this year,
Yeah.
but thinking about the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do you find the future exciting or scary?
Oh, I find it scary and daunting because the whole idea of me not being with my family and doing my own thing in adulthood just freaks me out a bit, because then I'm on my own, trying to get by in life like everybody else. So it is extremely daunting because
That's interesting. So you're worried about having to start almost your own life away from your parents, kind of thing.
yeah, because it's like when you're at home with your family when you're younger, you're in the same life as them ish. But then as soon as you turn to an adult, it's you start a whole new life. Pretty much, you start like the second part.
Yeah, it's a new
part
stage of life,
a new
100%.
stage. So it is very scary to think about.
But is there an element of you which gets excited about it? Like, do
It does
you know
excite
what
me
you want to
because
do,
it
kind of
means
thing?
I have the opportunity to get to my qualifications and stuff because I'm going to finish my education off through university and stuff. So it does give me that opportunity, and then I get to live my own life instead of being told what to do. I mean, obviously, still have to do the normal thing like as everyone else, but that means then I get to have takeaways when I want, which would be great, and I get to decide what I want from the takeaway and what I can get, because I hate having to take
The
Chinese.
future is great. I get takeaways.
I hate having a Chinese. I ask for seaweed because it's my favorite thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my parent and my dad's like, no, it's too expensive. I'm like, ugh. I even said I'd pay for it because I just
really?
love it so much. He's like, no, but that means then I get to have what I want.
You can start making decisions
and I can
yourself.
spend my money on what I want. But then it also means I do have that responsibility of getting presents for people's birthday, which obviously I'm fine with because I want to celebrate their birthdays and stuff like that.
But you covered that well there, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can start making your own decisions and all that kind of thing, but also you have more responsibility.
Yeah, it's also me working because my parents are saying work at Tesco's, you get a discount.
True.
So yeah, my parents want that discount.
But I think it's the unknown as well, right? Like, not knowing what the future holds for you is kind of scary. Because, like, if I was to say, Reece, what do you think your life would look like in 10 years? It would be really hard to say exactly. You might have, like, a rough idea, like I might want to be a teacher. But actually, you could be anywhere. Like, you could be in a different part of the country. You could be doing anything, couldn't you, really?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Just got to wait and see what the future holds, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what our friendship will be like
That's
in
true.
10 years.
Yeah. Well, in 10 years, I'll be 38.
Yeah.
How old
I'll
would you be? 24?
25.
25.
Yes.
That's quite interesting.
That is actually interesting.
I'm gonna take him to the pub for a drink.
Yeah, take me to the pub for a drink. I'll just be like, I'm just gonna come over here, and you'll be like, who are you? And I'm like, do you not remember me? I'm Reece, the legend. Right, you promised me that we go have a drink. Right, let's go to Weatherspoons. Let's go. Yeah, promise.
Promise.
10 years,
But
we'll go to
to make up
Weatherspoons.
for all the drinks I've got you, non-alcoholic drinks, just to say.
I
in
will.
the
I will.
past,
I will pay.
you can
I
get me
will
a
pay
drink,
for what you would
and we'll
like.
share like a bowl of chips or something.
Yeah.
Because by that point you'll probably like have no money because you'd have to pay all your own bills and rent and that kind of thing by then.
No, I will have money because I will have a job. I
Yeah,
will
no,
have a
I'm
job by
messing.
then.
I'm messing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I will buy you one drink, and you can buy your own.
Very
for the rest
kind.
of the
Very
night.
kind of you.
Yeah.
Reece.
What would you
Nah.
have though?
For a drink.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'll just have a Coke most of the time, Pepsi Max. But if I was gonna have an alcoholic drink, I'll just have like a cider, something like that.
Oh, if I think I'm allowed to say this, I like cider. That's the thing. I don't like any. I
Reece,
don't like
you
any
are
other kind of
too
alcohol.
young. I do not approve.
You're not. You are not my father.
No, to be fair, if your parents approve, then it's your parents' decision, isn't it? And
Yeah.
that's fine. But no, the future can be scary. But like you were saying, you mentioned it to me before, just kind of flowing with it, taking it a day at a time. And I'd actually say enjoy the journey. Because you look back and it flies by and there can be stressful moments and we can so worry about what's ahead. But actually focus on enjoying where you are now. And like I've always said to you in the past, for me, a comfort's always been that I can talk to God about it. And I've always believed, for me as a Christian, that God has a plan for my life. So even if I don't know what the plan is, I kind of trust that God
I'm going to
has
ask you
a good
this
plan.
question. Do
Go
you
on.
agree with me? The whole idea of a human is you're born, you go through education, you work, you retire, you die. That is pretty much the whole lifespan of a human. That's literally every human for you.
Well,
I mean, there's some people that choose not to work.
Yeah.
So
I don't fully agree, but we could go into a huge topic there.
yeah, but that's like for another
But
episode.
all I would say really is I believe there's more purpose to life than that. And I think if life was just that,
obviously you can do your own thing as well, because
you
working is part of that. But then you can do your own bits, like you can go on vacations and stuff.
Of course,
I
and
really,
those are great.
really want to go to another country.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in this cold, not awful, this cold country. I want to leave.
No, I get that. And what I'd say,
I want to break free.
like those things are great. Holidays are great. Working's important, and all those kind
that
of things.
reminds me of a song.
But what I would say, Reece, is if that was all life was, that sounds like a sad life to me.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like, if all you were to do was born, get educated, work for money, retire and die, you kind of go, well, what's the point? What's the point of it all? Where, for me, I believe there's purpose. I believe God has a plan behind it. And I believe when I die, I go to heaven and to a better place. And part of what I'd say my purpose is to look after others. And yeah, I feel my purpose particularly is to support teenagers and to journey with them through life.
Good job.
And share my faith with them. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
I was thinking of just doing that and saying psych or something. But
Oh, okay.
that's
Well,
a bit
thank
mean.
you. I appreciate it. But no, I think there's more purpose to life than that. But it's an interesting thought. But we maybe that's another topic.
That's another topic.
We'll go
For
on
another
those.
time. We're not going.
But before we close, Reece,
Yeah.
any shout outs you want to give?
No.
No. Because
You?
Reece is really friendly like that.
I'm really friendly.
I'll shout
You're
out
great.
our lovely young people because you guys are all great and we love you. Other than Reece, of course.
Chalk on. Anyway, right. This has been
No, I'm
episode.
joking.
That's been episode
Appreciate
number
you,
9.
my friend.
Yes, episode 9.
Is it episode 9?
Episode
We're
9.
1 off to 10.
Episode 9. Don't know what the title is. You'll figure that out. We may in.
Oh, no.
some point.
The title is going to be The Future, Scary or Exciting.
The future, scary, or exciting.
That's quite a
That's
good
the
one.
title.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. It's been great being back, isn't it, Reece?
Yeah.
We'll catch you all probably in a month's time. Lots of love. Bye for now.